Assalamu Alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So in today's video we are focusing on dividends income that I received in the month of December, as well as the rental income. So it's all about that income for this video. Now if you haven't seen the portfolio update video, go and watch the last video that we released yesterday. So have a look at that one first before you look at this. It would make a lot more sense. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the dividends that I've received for this month, and then I'm going to show you the plan for what I'm going to do next and the expected income for the next couple of months, inshallah. That's the plan. Let's get started. But before we do that, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said in every single video, there's a lot of you that watch these videos week in, week out, but you still have not subscribed to the channel. That's a criminal. I'm just kidding. It will be really genuinely amazing if every single one of you that's watching right now could subscribe to the channel. I would be really genuinely appreciate that. And second thing is, if you can join us on the Patreon account. If you can join us on the Patreon account, you get access to all the buys, all the sales. Every single day, whenever I buy something new or sell something, I share it on the Discord. You get access to the actual Discord where a lot of brothers are actually sharing very good practices, things that they're doing, sharing their portfolios, talking about individual stocks, doing some analysis and all sorts of things, news and everything else. You get access to the Sharia compliant investing ebook. You get access to the ETF trackers, the watch lists and so on. And I keep updating this watch list on a weekly basis, so I will be doing that inshallah in the next couple of days to share it with everybody as well. And the next video inshallah that I will be doing is my watch list. So I've already done the portfolio update. I'm doing the dividends today, and then I'm going to do the my watch list for the next 3 months. So every single 3 months, basically every month for the next 3 months, exactly what stocks that I'm looking at, what prices I will be buying them at, and so on. So I'll share with you guys that as well. Right, let's go back here. Right, so I'm going to go over now all the companies that have paid me in the month of December, starting with Visa. I own 20 shares at the time of recording, and they paid me £7 for the month of December. The next company is Cummins. I had at the time 17 shares. I think I still do have 17 shares, and they paid me just below £20 for this month, which is absolutely wonderful. Cummins is one of the companies that are undervalued at the moment, and I'm looking at hopefully to add into this company in the coming weeks. I'll probably get to 20 shares and leave it alone. If it comes down a bit more, then I'll probably add more to it. I really like the business. I like the dividend growth side of things. I can see myself holding on to this company for a long time. I genuinely like the industrial sector. I'm not sure why, but this is one of the good companies in that sector. The next one is J&J. J&J at the time of recording, I've had 33 shares and they paid me £26.41. Next one is S&P Global. Right now, I own 12 shares. At the time of basically recording, I think I had 12 shares. In fact, that might not be the truth. Let me double check. No, I lied. I had 16 shares of this company and £9.73 is what they paid me. The next one is 3M. 3M is one of the companies that I've always said to you guys, the dividends are absolutely amazing right now, but I can imagine this company cutting the dividends. Growth side of it actually doesn't look bad at all. I think there's some people are expecting 6-7% growth in the next couple of years. But right now I own 40 shares. My plan is to get out of this company. There's other companies out there that are not just for the dividend. Remember, I'm not really interested in the yield. If you haven't seen that video yet, go and watch it that I did recently. I'm not really interested in just the yield yet. I mean, what I'm interested is the dividend growth side of things, and the fact that they pay really nice dividend right now is great. I can use that money to reinvest whatever, but the company has not done well in the last 10 something years. So of course when I started buying it, I just was really interested in the dividend side of things, but right now I think moving forward I would like a bit more balanced, and especially with high growth those companies that are increasing the dividends a lot more than 3M right now. Anyway, moving on. Home Depot is one of the companies that I still have in the portfolio. Still feel it's a little bit overvalued. Right now, they paid me about less than £20 for 14 shares of this company that I have. I really genuinely like this company. I would love to buy more of, but the price is just gone up too much. Microsoft, at the time of when I actually had, when I got the dividends, it wasn't, I think it was about 10 shares. It wasn't 15 shares. I think it was less than, that's not up to date. But yeah, for last payment from Microsoft. Next one's Qualcomm, 36 shares at the time, and they paid me £21.56 for that. Public Storage, at the time I had 14.5 shares, £41.82. I really like this company for the dividends. Okay, again, REITs, what else would you be interested in other than that money? Because remember, they have to spend 90% of their money, give it back to the shareholders, which is in terms of dividends. So yeah, I really like the company. I think I own 21 shares right now. It has bounced back. It's up quite a bit. It's one of my biggest holdings right now. I'm going to hold on to it for the next couple of years. At the time of when I got the dividends from Broadcom, I had 7 shares. Right now I have 5 shares. If you want to find out, go and watch the last video. Go watch all the other videos that I've done about Broadcom. £24.64 is absolutely amazing. This company is a different growth company. It's a wonderful business, but I had to trim it, so I've got now 5 shares. Union Pacific, one of my favorite companies out there. Genuinely would love to add more of this company. I wanted to get to 30, but I feel like it's overvalued right now, so I'm going to leave it alone. They paid me £22.92. Almost there. Next one is Unilever, 100 shares, £37.16 so far. Great company, love the business model, like the product, we buy it all the time. I just like that steady eddy kind of growth. However, in the long run, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because looking at the company and how it performed in the last 10 years, it looks like more like a 3M. It's better than 3M right now financially, but it looks like a 3M because it hasn't done much other than the dividends and so on. And I'm not sure if I want to hold on to a company just because of this dividend. I could put that money into something else that's going to give me the growth side of things in terms of dividend growth, as well as the price appreciation, as well as, of course, pay me some decent dividend. And I think in the US, there are some companies in, basically, for example, Hershey is one of those companies that could potentially be a better buy moving forward. So I'm looking at this. Like I said in the last video, I haven't made a decision yet, but I'm looking at it. Hershey, as we talk about now, 10 shares at the time of the ex-dividend, they paid me £7.94. Really great company, undervalued at the moment. Every time I go to the shops, I see their product, it makes me happy, just like the Unilever. Every time we buy their product, I really like that. I like the consumer stable side of things because you see their products everywhere. So in total, we got paid £282.95. That's absolutely amazing. That's $360 US. I didn't have to do anything other than buy high quality companies, hold them for long term, and then they pay you this. And this is just for 1 month. Inshallah, next month might be better, it might be slower. Whatever it is, on average, I'm expecting a little bit more. Let me show you what I'm expecting on average. Not more than this, but let me show you. Actually, closer to it, £172. So over £2,000 yearly dividend income. That's the expected moving forward. Okay, £172 is basically my monthly dividend on average. That's what I'm expecting, and my dividend yield for the entire portfolio is 2.28 right now as we speak. Now, a couple of more things. As you can see, we now finished 2023, and actually I haven't recorded this, but I've already got my first payment for 2024 January. I think that came from, I can't remember what company paid me. I think it was ADP. One of them paid me today anyway. So yeah, 2023 is now complete. So I've now basically invested 3 years, a complete 3 years, as well as since May of 2020. So now overall, I made £3,588.92 in total since I started this portfolio. Now, look at this total, 1,683. Last year was 1,162. It's growing. I would have loved if this was over £2,000. That was my target, but of course, because of everything else that's happening in the market and so I had to sell certain companies. I'm really genuinely happy with this. Okay, that inshallah next year we'll hit that 2,000 plus target, and year after and year after, and inshallah we'll continue doing this, and I will continue sharing my journey with you guys, inshallah, moving forward. Now looking at the income calendar moving forward, again, this is not accurate because of course I have to pay that 15%, of course that 15% taxes and so on. But as you can see, January I've already got paid a little bit, but it's about quite low. February is low, then March is when I will be getting, although it says 490 something, I might get closer to £400. Okay, and then June, September and December, those are the 4 months where I actually get paid a lot more. Between now and then, of course, I will be investing a lot more money, so for that reason they'll probably hit that over just £500 or $500, which will probably be about 400 something pounds, inshallah, moving forward. Now again, for me it's important, the income is important, okay, in the long run. Right now, like I've always said to you, the growth side of things is the most important for me. And according to this, okay, basically last 5 years, about, if I average this 7.7% every single year, that would be absolutely amazing moving forward. Okay, so inshallah, if I continue doing what I'm doing in the long run, I will be able to inshallah live off this portfolio, and that's the plan. And if it happens, alhamdulillah. If it doesn't happen totally and I've got other incomes coming from other places, then also is absolutely fine, as long as I can basically take care of my some of my expenses. And as you can see here, this portfolio, I was actually quite surprised to see industrials actually being one of my top holdings. It was recently, but I thought information technology might have taken over, but in fact it hasn't, so it's still the same. But yeah, I'm dollar cost averaging into this every single week, as long as we can basically, inshallah, as long as I can. And like I said in the last video, I'm going to try to max my ISA account as much as I can, inshallah, every single year. If I can't do it, of course I can't do it, but my target is always to max my ISA account, inshallah, moving forward. But there you have it. That's the dividend side of things. So now what we need to look at is the rental income. So my rental income is £550 after paying some management fee and VAT and so on. I get £484 each month. Okay, so for the month of December, this is my total income, and this is what I was talking about right now. My rental income, my dividends basically has paid me £766.95. This is decent, considering I can use this if I wanted to. I can use that now for all sorts of things, and that's a lot of money. Okay, and my investment is not even huge, alhamdulillah. It's great, but it's not as big as I wanted it to be. So inshallah, in the long run, in 5, 10, 15 years from now, this will be enough for me to live off the 3,000 plus if I can. It will be absolutely wonderful. That's the target, that's the dream. We'll see, inshallah, whatever happens. Only Allah knows what's going to happen tomorrow, but that's the most important thing. That's for me really important. And of course, this can be you. You can do exactly the same thing, but ignore the noise, focus on your goals and execute it, and focus on the things that are important to you. Cut your costs, okay? Don't go to Starbucks every week and buying coffee, whatever. Focus on buying high quality businesses and hold them for a long term. Okay, buy properties if you can, buy stocks if you can, invest in the stock market as much as you can, and do what you need to do, and ignore the noise, ignore everybody else, ignore the naysayers and so on. Anyway, I'm going to stop the video here. Have a wonderful day, and if you still haven't joined us on the Patreon account, please do so. It really genuinely helps the channel. Like the video, it doesn't cost a penny. Have a wonderful day. Assalamu Alaikum.